A very warm good afternoon to one and all present here. We welcome you all with immense feeling of pleasure and gratitude to this one-day seminar on 21st century skills for human excellence, strategizing a paradigm shift in school education. This seminar is jointly organized by Jagran Lake City University, X Billion Labs, and Ignited Intellectual. Our dais today is graced by the presence of our esteemed chief guest of the seminar, Mrs. Rashmi Arun Shami, Principal Secretary, Department of School Education, Madhya Pradesh. Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Dr. Sandeep Shastri, Mr. Samyak Chakravarti, Founder and Managing Director, X Billion Labs, Dr. Padma Sarangpani, Professor, TIS Mumbai, Dr. V. Sudhakar, Dean of School of English Language Education at English and Foreign Languages Central University, Hyderabad.
Ms. Ashwini NV, founder of Mukta Foundation. Ms. Nayantara Kurpad, currently a doctoral student at the University of Massachusetts, Lowell. Ms. Rekha Mishra, Deputy Head of Academics at Mount View International Primary School.
Dr. Rajdeep Manwani, trainer, motivational speaker, life coach, counselor, social change agent, and quiz master. Mrs. Vinita Malik, principal, Delhi Public School, Bhopal. Dr. Chaturika Kanangara, assistant teaching professor and an early career researcher at the Department of Psychology, University of Bolton, UK.
Mr. Vivek Verma, global chair for Tri University and the senior advisor to Telangana State Innovation Council. Ms. Anushka Ashok, a behavioral architect at Final Mile Consulting.
We at Jagran Lake City University believe that education is for life, that education is for living, and education is for learning. And when we look at these three L's, life, living, and learning, we believe that at the school level, the new generations that are being trained, these new generations have aspirations. Does our education system provide an opportunity for that aspiration to turn into an achievement? The new generation has expectations. Does the experience at the school conform to those expectations? We have a rationale behind how we structure our school education. Does the reality of education reflect that rationale? That is what at Jagran we constantly, continuously ask ourselves. We believe at Jagran that there are three important dimensions of the 21st century skills for human excellence. And those three dimensions are, we believe, innovation, flexibility, and new boundaries.
ये बहुत ही एक महत्वपूर्ण विषय आप लोगों ने चुना है जो कि राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति से भी जुड़ा है और मुझे लगता है कि अगर हम किसी एक विषय को देखें जो सबसे ज्यादा हमारे लिए महत्वपूर्ण है तो शायद वो 21st सेंचुरी स्किल्स ही है जो कि सबसे इस वक्त जरूरी इशू है और जिस पर हमको बहुत फोकस करने की आवश्यकता है। प्रोफेसर शास्त्री जी ने अभी बहुत सारी बातें कही और उन्होंने बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण पॉइंट्स रेज करे कि जो जनरेशन है बच्चों की उनके बहुत एस्पिरेशंस हैं और उस एस्पिरेशंस को अगर हमें पूरा करना है तो हमें 21st सेंचुरी स्किल्स को कैसे स्कूलों में और कॉलेजेस में इंटीग्रेट करना है ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण हो जाता है। अगर हम 21st सेंचुरी स्किल्स की बात करें तो क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, कम्युनिकेशन, कोलैबोरेशन एंड क्रिएटिविटी ये तो महत्वपूर्ण है ही, लेकिन इनके साथ ही अब बात हो रही है कि डिजिटल लिटरेसी और फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी पर भी हम फोकस करें और लाइफ स्किल्स पर फोकस करें। तो ये बहुत सारे विषय हैं जो अपने आप में हर विषय बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है और इसको हम रेगुलर करिकुलम में कैसे इंटीग्रेट करें ये एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है स्कूल शिक्षा और हायर एजुकेशन के सामने। और दूसरा जो बड़ा चैलेंज है वो ये है कि क्या हम अगर इन्हें रेगुलर करिकुलम में नहीं इंटीग्रेट करते हैं तो क्या हम इनके लिए सेपरेट करिकुलम क्रिएट करें और उसको कैसे करें।
Much like the movie Matrix, we're actually at risk of becoming irrelevant. But 21st century skills actually give us an opportunity to be human again. The fourth industrial revolution had, in a way, programmed students and job seekers to actually operate like robots. You have a curriculum, you have a framework within which you're supposed to think and operate. Much like the army structures, you have a CEO who, like an army general, who decides what to do, how it is to be done, and then you have this set of followers who, within their rote instructions and rote knowledge, would just follow instructions. But in the fifth industrial revolution, where those rote tasks are being now performed by artificial intelligence, because it is more efficient. Yes, it is true, it is more efficient. Artificial intelligence is more cost effective, where one code can do the work of 10,000, 50,000, 1 lakh accountants, for example. But it is not that humans will truly become irrelevant unless, of course, we don't enhance our relevance. And 21st century workplace skills or 21st century skills give us that opportunity to remain relevant, professionally relevant contributors to the socio and economic development of our nation and of us as a global commune.
Through today's seminar, we aim to brainstorm on how best to equip the young learners with the intellectual, emotional, and moral capabilities to succeed in the 21st century world.
How do we channelize their potentials? How can we transform them as an effective citizens and as human beings? This is a very important educational response. We need to think about it. And because there is a spark in them, there is a human spark in them, the divine spark in them, that need to be channelized, that need to be, put it in a perspective. In the sense, my idea is, how can the virtues of democracy, for example, be inculcated and trained in the Generation Z?
I don't think that the generation is a problem as such, but I do think that the extent to which technology has got integrated into life is unprecedented. And one might argue that it's a very short time in which the changes are quite dramatic. So the ability to adapt to it and find re-establish balance, I think, is a struggle for this generation more. So in a way, using Alvin Toffler's metaphor, it's just much more accelerated now compared to earlier. And I think that does bring certain problems which are unprecedented from the past. But I think technological change is integral to human beings and overall development. So on that front, we shouldn't be surprised or taken aback.
Why it has broadened, I think, in my understanding, 3 things have become important. Number one is this entire new economy that has come into play, the information age that we are in, that has pushed this need for education to build in new forms of literacy. Having said that, I think the second point I want to emphasize is the importance of what Sir Ken Robinson has told in his TED Talk very, very eloquently, where he says that we are all in the need to educate our children for the future, and we do not know what the future is going to be.
The first thing is, any learning and transfer of learning takes place as a developmental partnership. There's a famous saying which goes that as a teacher or a facilitator, you're not a sage on the stage, you're a guide by the side.
With this increasing uncertainty in the future, the idea that a lot of the kids that join primary school are going to fundamentally end up in jobs that don't even exist when they start school. How do you actually rethink education when it's not about getting a particular degree to do a particular job, but rather to constantly keep upskilling yourself so you're able to constantly adapt your skills to what is actually coming?